Sat Shri Akal everyone, I'm Simranjit Kaur and today on 15 September I turned 23, and in this video I want to share with all of you people the 23 things that I've learned in these 23 years of my life. So, you know, don't mind if I use my notebook because I was writing this from over a month now, and so I don't want any error in conveying the message that I really want to convey. So let's begin. So the first thing is it's not a lesson, but I think it's just a reality that nobody is more important than parents. My parents are not in the world today, and I never said to them that I love them or how important they are to me when they were alive, when they were in this world. But now they are gone, so I have nothing but regret that I never said to them the things that they absolutely deserve to listen, because they did a lot for us. All the parents around the world, they do a lot for their childrens, but in return they ask for nothing but the happiness and the success of their children. And I don't understand why we never acknowledge them. So that's the biggest lesson I've learned, and I'm definitely going to teach my children in the future. Not because I will be their mother, so I will be mean, but yes, I mean, I don't want them to regret the regrets that I am living with, and I'm going to live with the rest of my life. The second thing I have learned is education is a necessity. It is an absolute need. Education is not only about getting a job or getting to a certain position where people will respect you. Yes, absolutely. Education can help you achieve that. But I think along with that, it also makes you a responsible person. You learn your rights, you learn your responsibility and duties in the society that you're living in. So not only academic books, but motivational books, novels, biopics, all sort of these books give us the right information about about the lifestyle that we should have in a society. So I think it's an absolute importance in the world today, and I think no one can survive without education in today's fast pacing world. The third one is first comes self-respect and self-love. These two values I've learned few years ago, because I think that is the reason that I'm called selfish now. I think self-love and self-respect should be declared as the moral values, because it is absolutely important to embrace. When you just you don't put yourself important, you don't think you're valuable, or you don't believe in yourself, people started taking advantage of you, and I think that is something which is absolutely unacceptable. So I think we should just love ourselves and respect ourselves firstly, so then the world just comes after that. And I think these two values also put a full stop on the dominating people and the manipulating people out there, who are just there to try to demotivate us, or just trying sort of things to just destroy the life of others. So I think these two values are just important to have. The fourth one is believe in yourself, confident will find a way. When believing in yourself doesn't mean that you will not listen to others, or you will always put your words on the higher position no matter what other people are saying. It is not like that. Believing in yourself when you're actually right. And there were times in my life when I was absolutely correct, but I didn't stand on my things because I was not confident about myself. I didn't believe myself that I could be right. So a lot of people take advantage of that. So I think now I just I started believing myself. If I am right, I am right. Nobody can tell me wrong. So I think believing in myself is something that I started embracing in recent years. And that is the reason I'm becoming more confident, because I just value I started valuing my opinions, because they're important for me, maybe not for others. The fifth one is mental health and physical health are equally necessary. Like I am struggling with my physical health, like almost from 12 years. Physical health is necessary, but now I started realizing that my mental health was not actually that great. That's why my physical health, was getting worse, um, years by years. And now obviously it is okay now, but still I have a lot to correct. But I think mental health plays an important part. Your thoughts, what do you think about yourself? If you have like eating disorders, that can affect a lot, you know that can affect your physical health in a very bad way. So I think both are equally important, and now I'm working on both of it, and I'm definitely I'm improving. And I'm watching changes in myself very positively. The sixth one is patience is the key. I was a person, that I always used to want result like immediately. If I did dieting for a day, I just checked my weight on the next day, and if it wasn't like 1 kg down, I start eating again. Obviously the fast food. So what is that? Like absolutely didn't have that patience, that is required. If you want something, like people used to say good things take time. So this sentence that I started applying a lot in my life, because I think when you want something, you just get it day by day, step by step. And one day finally you got what you want, because you applied patience with hard work, and that is very very important. So yeah, patience is something important, very very important. Seventh is choosing a right goal is necessary. In this world of today, there are a lot of opportunities available, and anyone can feel overwhelmed by looking at the various options available. But for myself now, I will go for a goal to which I can ensure that I have the ability to achieve that goal, that I truly have the right skills and qualities to accomplish that goals. Eighth thing is you cannot make everybody happy. Priyanka Chopra famously said that no matter what, someone will always be unhappy with you. And she is very, very right. Disappointment from other people is a normal thing. It's not even our responsibility to make other people happy. They can do it better for themselves. So I always go for things that make me happy, because that's enough. Ninth is expect the least from others. We came into this world alone and will go alone. So it's better to learn to survive alone in the world. So, not expecting that someone will be there for me in a certain situation all the time is the best thing I've learned. Expect the least from people, because they will definitely look for advantage of some kind. They will do something for you. If they will do something for you, they will definitely want something in return, and that return could be anything. So as a girl, I can understand it more now. 10th thing is quality is more important than quantity. I understood this thing in friendships. I have a lot of friends in college, and did have a lot in schools, because I love to make friends. But then I realized in my tough times, when I actually need a friend, then who is there for me? Only few, very few of them are there. And now at this time, I just have friends, but not even a single best friend. That is true. I don't have a single best friend. Quality has truly more value than quantity. The 11th thing is loving and caring for your loved ones is a need itself. There are a lot of people who surround us every day. They could be friends, relatives, or neighbors, but who are truly there for us when we need someone. Uh, and who stood by us in time of need are the only ones, who are ours. And they are the only ones who deserve our time, our love. For me, I will only care for and love the people who are genuinely mine, and being there for them is a need itself. The 12th and my favorite one is be kind, not stupid. That's the thing I've learned very late in life, and the consequences were horrible. But now I have realized that kindness and stupidness are different things. Initially I used to believe that being stupid means being good to everyone. That's true. For example, not giving replies to my disrespect, giving unnecessary and undeserved respect to some people, but in return, I have only got mental torture. But now, my self respect is the most important thing in the world for me. And if anyone will try to hurt it, that person will definitely learn a lesson. And the 13th one is don't compare with others. Comparison with others is like that person got it early than me, others score more good marks than me, someone of my age is Miss Universe, Harnas, and look where I am. So I used to compare myself a lot with other girls out there in school, in college, like everywhere. Okay, but as time passed by, my learning now is that behind my success or failure, the reason is only me. I'm getting things late because maybe this is not the right time for me, and also I'm very unique in my own way. So, comparison has no way. 14th is thank God with whatever you have. That's my favorite. So when I was a little girl, like 10 or 15, I used to compare myself with others, like I already said. I mean, that girl has this and I don't. That girl has fairer skin than me. That girl has long hair than me. I mean, a lot of things, and that results were clear. I was not happy with whatever I have. And because of that, I did not make better use of the resources that I have. Because for me, they were not enough. I started realizing with time that most of the girls does not have a 1% of the things that I have. For example, education, a great house. That is true. And like that is very eye-opening. When I look around the girls, who were living in slum areas, or they don't have any education, no hygiene, nothing. I feel so blessed now, and I stop comparing myself and my life with other people. That was like a crime that that we do with ourselves, and absolutely with other people as well, because that creates jealousy as well. 15th is forgive the bad moments, bad situations, bad people, but be smart for future. Okay, so there are a lot of times in my life that by being kind to bad people gave me immense mental pain, which is absolutely unacceptable. We all in some or the other way, in some or the other point of life, just faced this situation that that we are kind, but the person to whom we are kind, they do very like dangerous thing in return, so it hurt our mental health. But like I used to think the whole time that I should have been react this way, that way. I wish I should have been confronted them for being bad to me. But that is not the solution. Keep thinking over the past, and that is a hurtful past will affect my mental health only. But we keep thinking all of that hurtful moments, it is just making us angry day by day, and we just lose our calm, and we need that is absolutely horrible for people around us as well. So now I focused more on forgiveness, and but with that now I'm smart enough that things that happened will not happen again in present or future, because I will not allow any nonsense thing in my life. That is true. Forgiveness is a thing, but be smart for the future. is also very necessary, because things shouldn't have been repeated, because some of the situations, some of the result are very painful, and are they cannot be recovered. So you have to be smart for future. That is something important. 16th is believing that almighty power to whom we all belong. We are living in a world where we cannot even imagine what life will throw at us in a minute or in a second. The future is uncertain, but I always believe that God is here, and He is here to protect, to operate, and obviously He is the generator, He is the operator, and He is the destroyer. My faith in God has developed in recent years when life started turning difficult for me. Now, whenever I take any decision, I always ask myself that if I die today, will God reward me or will punish me for that? That is important, because that put a full stop to your unnecessary blames, to your unnecessary bad feelings or bad thoughts about others, because that someone is watching you from there, and he can just end you in like that. So that is like a biggest lesson, and I'm so connected to God. I cannot even imagine like making any decision without thinking of that almighty power. And the 17th is you are your biggest best friend. I am my biggest best friend. Whenever I have a secret, or whenever I had something to tell some special person, I just keep talking with myself, because that make me actually comfortable, because it's actually a very good thing. You should definitely try that. If you are not like mentally good, just keep talking to yourself, okay, this is something that you have done right, that's why you're like that. I just keep talking to myself, okay Simran, you did this, that's why you're suffering, you shouldn't have say this, you shouldn't have done this, that's why you are the way you are. And it makes you like very comfortable in your own. That's the And you are actually your own biggest friend, or you don't need anybody else. That's all. The 18th one is gift yourself. uh, on any special occasion like Christmas, Diwali, New Year, and my own birthday, I just keep gifting myself on special occasions. I just purchased the thing 1 month before, 1 month prior, and then wrap it up in a gift paper, and then just put it in a almirah in the place where I can easily find it. So, and I just opened that gift on that special occasion, and I used to just uh, I'm like, I become so mesmerized, because that is a gift. I know I had wrapped it for myself, but that give you a feeling of like I'm very much special, and it's like, so if nobody gift you, just gift yourself. That's the biggest thing I've learned, and it just make you feel very special and very like over the top, and yeah, moon among the stars or whatever. But that is a very good feeling, and just keep gifting yourself. 19th is only compromise in a moral way. You can understand what I'm saying. As a girl, as a woman in society, this is something which is very important to embrace. There were a lot of times in my life in the past where you know when my relatives had they can do something for me, but in return they just dominate me, they just manipulated me, because they know that I need them. So that was something that I didn't find very much right. So now I believe that I will die hungry, I will die in pain, but I will not compromise in front of bad people, or compromise in return, like okay, you can do my work, and in return you can have, like, you can ask for anything. No, I my work will not going to happen, that's okay, but I will not compromise on. If I had to compromise, that will be only in a moral way. The 20th is make boundaries for manipulative people or dominated people as well. You know, they could be anything. They could be members of our relative family. They could be friends that, we see every day. Just make boundaries and make sure that nobody cross that boundaries. Just make full stop on the initial stages so you don't have to suffer a long way. And I have a lot of people in my life who just, very manipulative and very dominating, and they did this thing for years because I allow that to happen. But for now, I just have that boundary, that line, and nobody can cross it now because I absolutely, I put that full stop that, you cannot do that. And it give you a sense of like fearlessness, and obviously you don't deserve that. Nobody deserve that. So that is important. And the 21st is be empathetic. Empathetic means just putting myself in the shoes of others, why they are saying what they are saying, what they, what they are feeling when they are saying something. This is very important. For me, I think that is very important because that end a lot of questions and a lot of doubt, and that clear a lot of confusion as well. So when someone says something which we feel is not right, or we can say it's rude, like our teachers or our elders, but then just put yourself in their shoes and just say, just check like if we are wrong, if we are genuinely wrong or not. Like it just uh, makes a lot of things very very easy. So that is, but that is good, a good lesson just to have and to learn. 22nd is mind your own business. Priyanka Chopra famously said that respect people's time if you want your time to be respected. This is very important. Time and space to other people is very important. We cannot expect from somebody to be there for us all the time whenever we need that person, because that person has its own life. We are only hero in our own life. We cannot be a hero in somebody else's life. So minding our business is the best thing, because just don't interfere much, don't give much opinion to other people if they're not asking for that. That just makes you mentally very calm and very just peaceful, because there are a lot of things in my own life that is not going good, and I'm going to just looking out what other people are doing. That actually, this lesson that actually, it actually makes me very very happy now. I just mind my own business and just do whatever I want to do, and just not like interfere much, and it just doesn't give a damn what other people are doing. So that life is going good with this habit. 23rd lesson, practicality is very important for achievements. Okay, so we all see a lot of dreams in our life. I saw a lot of dreams when I was teenager, but that couldn't happen because I was not practical about my dreams. Um, Actually, the thing is, everybody, everybody see dreams, but few of them win because few of them are practical. Practicality is important. If I want to score 90%, I have to study day and night. I have to attend all the lecture. I have to listen to the teacher carefully. I have to be in the library for getting the best of the knowledge from the university. So this is important. So practical होना बहुत ज़रूरी है ज़िंदगी के अंदर. So yeah, that is the biggest lesson. And with that, all 23 things that I've learned in my life is finished. And I'm very, very happy that I get a chance to share with all of you people. If just, can you just put down in the comment section which lesson like you also learned in your life? It just make me feel like, okay, I have done a right job to by making this video. So yeah, that's for today. Happy birthday to me. And yeah, Sat Shri Akal everyone. See you soon in the next video.